Yeah. I wish na around to that fat thing around here. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's time, yeah. Come flat and get it out. Yes, ma'am. What I want?
Yeah, good morning guys. Welcome to Ivan and Whitney's kitchen. We're gonna be doing some curry goat and white rice today. So Whitney going to tell you what she's doing now.
Alright guys, so at current I'm just getting my meat cleaned up and cut up so we can move on to the seasoning process. So I know the meat always come with a bunch of membranes on it and fat, and you need to get all of these off. Yeah, some people don't take off none of them, but I may even teach me from a small,
Yeah,
every single piece of this have to come off. You know, none of this for your meat.
No.
Yes, we people there in the background behind the camera. Yeah, the puppy them are gonna love that. The dog then love Whitney when they clean up meat and even. They don't know about other people.
Yeah, because when I say we are save meat and then leave on all of this on it.
So see there guys, when them buy 3 pound of meat, you know, quarter pound for the dog, so.
Half pound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
when
nice.
I eat them
And more
so
than half pound.
yeah, because if I ever notice, and I know some of you love going out to restaurants and eating, you notice that certain restaurants they don't really clean up the meat properly.
Yeah, mama even run some beef for that day. She couldn't eat it. She couldn't
I
eat
don't
it.
hear me that tell them about it and they're like,
But I hardly eat it, what I
guys,
said.
when I used to them they cleaning a meat, them used to my meat clean properly. Yeah, everything to come off.
No, why I just stick to chicken when I go out.
Man! Jesus.
I have to spoil up the chicken.
We have some seasoning over here, you know, some brown seasoning. Them here.
Yeah.
And we are go Indian style today. We use some Indian curry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is it, guys.
Guys, if you're in here and smell this, it's nice, really nice.
Yes, guys.
And we have some ram it up.
Yeah.
I'm good seasoning.
Yeah. So we are gonna add this to it. It a go bad.
Yeah, man. Guys, we can't tell no about the curry, you know, because even mother used to use a curry, you know. Yeah. The lady used to make it. She passed on her soul, rest in peace. And light perpetual shine on her. But our son continue with the tradition, guys.
Yeah.
They make the curry. So if you want some of this curry, special blend, you have to go to the Maypen market near the beef stall and ask the Indian with the real curry.
Yeah.
Yes, guys.
Curry.
Yeah, man. Find him in a Maypen market near the meat shop. Yeah. So make sure you check out that, guys. You know what flavor for the curry. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's a wonderful
And
curry,
a lot of
guys.
Spice.
Yes, guys. Yeah, Indian style today.
Yeah.
That is it.
I don't know the chef I get the most share, you know.
So guys, me
Yeah.
have something to say to you, you know, me no know. Now because you know see Whitney in the kitchen, you know, guys, as me tell you know, Whitney time occupy. She a work right through. Yeah guys, so now remember to share it with your friend, family, and everybody who you can share with. Yeah.
Anyway, so whole work killed me. I was on Cameron's live yesterday when we had some guests that couldn't come out until way in the evening, guys. I had to do a presentation. Then I had a test at 8 o'clock. Then I had to do another presentation. I have to come down there and I'm in my suit, well suit up and thing. So yeah, time is very short for me right now. But as you all know, I am studying a very interesting course, which is AI. And in order to actually keep up with that and the other modules with what I'm learning, I have to bide my time wisely. So, if you guys don't see me posting for a certain amount of time, it doesn't mean I've given up on the channel. I'm still here. Yeah, it's just time caught up to me and I've been real busy. And I have exams coming up real soon, so I have to be studying and getting everything done. So I have ample time to study. So for those who have been asking and checking up on me, thank you guys so much for your concern. And Garth Adventure, big up to yourself. I know you've been checking up too. Your girl Whitney is still here. You soon get an abundance of videos when I'm here in the summer.
Yeah.
But for now, yeah, me after there I go and beat the books. Alright, I'm almost finished with this now. One last piece and I'm good to go for wash it. I don't know, what are you going to cook with it? Right?
Some white rice.
Alright, so we are currently good to go. I'm going to take this over to the sink and give it a quick wash. So with meat like this, I like to just rinse it off real quick with just water before I actually get to adding my vinegar. As you can see, look at the water. It's really a lot to clean this type of meat, so you have to really pay attention to what you're doing and attempt to clean it as properly as possible. Alright, so I'm just adding in my vinegar now, guys. You want to make sure you get that rubbed into the meat really, really good. And this is why I keep on reiterating the point that you need to wash your meat. Look at this water. That is another thing why I don't like eating at restaurants for certain meats. I know they don't wash it. Them can get over that washing the chicken and you don't know it.
Them don't wash it properly like how you would do it.
No, some don't wash it at all. I'm telling you.
You
know how them can get away with not washing the chicken, and some people would know, right? But these meats you need to definitely wash them, otherwise you can taste the difference. I'm gonna have to give this one more wash. Also, one thing I should mention, with beef and certain meats like this, there's a sort of pigment in the meat. So when you wash it out, it's not necessarily blood all the time that you're seeing. Alright. And that is it, guys.
Yeah, so I'm gonna light my stove now to put on some white rice. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my rice washed now, guys. Yeah, you know, you have to get rice proper wash, you know, because you know rice dirty. So, yeah, go and wash. I'm gonna continue with my rice, guys. While Whitney, I go and do our prep. Yeah, meat.
Yeah, guys, so I'm here. I'm just getting the seasonings cut up for me, actually. I have scallion, scotch bonnet, garlic, onion, thyme, and some ginger. I'm gonna be adding in some pimento as well. And we're finishing it up. I'm just gonna get these cut up. Now normally I would have blended my seasoning, but today I'm just going for more of a style that my grandparents would have used. So either they cut it up or they roll it out on a piece of stone to really get that flavor in there. So back when no blender never did, this is what people used to do, or they just roll out the seasoning. And let me tell you, there was nothing sweeter than their food. I tell you, when they cook, you have to wonder what them do with the food. And yeah, I'm using a decent amount of seasoning on this, guys, because really and truly, when you're cooking these types of meat, what really brings off the flavor is not the powdered seasoning and the ground seasoning. And for anybody who loves curry, you will know the scallions especially really complement the curry flavor. Now for the onions. These actually, when you're using it on fish, I told you before, guys, it cuts out the rawness of the fish, but it actually works well for other meats as well, not just fish. So it helps along with the cooking process. It reduces a lot of the rawness in certain meats. Are you ready to get on the rice?
Yeah. Yeah guys, so I'm going to get my rice in the pot now. Yes, I'm going to give it a little stir now, and then we're going to add my salt. And guys, when you throw salt in a pot, you have to skill. You have to know the amount you use.
I should skill it and mean because I'm going to throw it out, so I'm going to take the
salt in the pot. Yeah guys, so I'm going to add my butter now. And give it a stir. So I'm going to cover it now and allow it to cook. That is it.
Alright guys, so I'm just getting my thyme leaves on here. As like I said, the flavor is really in the leaves. If you don't need the branch, and I hate biting into the branch of the thyme. Absolutely hate it, especially if you have a piece where it gets stuck down your throat. Any of you who have had that type of food, you'll know what I mean. Now it's time for Mr. Turtle. Mommy actually bought this a few years ago when I was younger, and I've been using it ever since. So it's what I use to grate stuff. So I'm just getting my ginger grated into this. I don't like just cutting the ginger and adding it to the meat. because I don't like biting into huge chunks of it when I'm having my food. So this way you actually get the flavor of the ginger on the meat without biting into too much of it. They actually distribute evenly over the food. And I find that the flavor comes out a lot more like this. Yeah man, Mr. Turtle will go on with himself. To this day, I will always be using this, guys. And I won't let me know when I leave the house, I carry this with me. No, there. So yeah, this has remained one of my favorite kitchen items by far over the years. I don't know whom we bought this from.
The grater was bought before you start cooking.
Yeah, and she said, it's like
saying no, for Whitney.
Yeah, it's like saying no, say I would have been cooking a lot. And she bought this for me before I even started cooking, guys. And it was absolutely one of my favorite things. When she brought it home, I took it as a toy, because remember I was young. But yeah, absolute favorite kitchen gift. I'll always have this, no matter where I move to. It will always stay in my kitchen. And now I'm just getting my scotchy chopped up. Yeah, I like to mince up my pepper. Don't like leaving it in huge chunks all over the food. Alright, so we're adding that now. And the final thing for ground seasoning now would be our pimento, which I'm just going to smash a few of them up so we can get them to be in a powder-like state or like a shell-like state. We don't really want them to be whole in the meat. It's another thing that you can incorporate into your cooking too, guys. Smashing these, I find it brings out the flavor a lot more than if you were to put them whole in the food. And I know a lot of you do not like biting into pimento seeds. When you're enjoying your food, that's the last thing you want. When things like this have such a strong flavor, you have to make sure you incorporate the flavor well throughout the food. I am improvising at this point, guys, because if you have a mortar and pestle, fine, you can round it up with that. But for me, I'm just using my sauce bottle. You can use pretty much anything as long as it's sturdy enough to mash it. And look, works just as fine as any mortar and pestle. So I'm just going to use my knife to refine this a bit. And then we're going to add it to our meat. Yeah, look at that, guys. And now it's time for our lovely powdered seasoning. Now, I've mentioned this before, guys. This is the Ram It Up Curry Goat Booster. Really, really love it. I'm telling you, this turns up the goat flavor in your meat. And this is the last of it. I'm actually gonna have to get some more too. And now some of my regular seasoning. You know, you guys know I'm a Maggi girl. I love Maggi. It's always been one of the best seasonings to me. No matter what else I use, I just always have to stick to Maggi. And here we have some of the jerk Maggi seasoning, actually. And yes, the jerk flavor does complement your curry really well. I know a lot of people don't know about this, but try it out, guys, and you won't regret it, trust me. And here we have a little season to the bone seasoning mix. You guys said this was from Indian too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, guys. Yeah. Indian who sell the curry in a Maple market. Yes guys, they have several different types of blended seasoning, you know, guys. Yeah. High quality flavor. So they have the season to the bone too. Yeah, and that one is very good. Yeah, because we tried it already.
And last but not least, guys, you know I like to marinate my meat with a bit of curry powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you allow it to marinate with it, it really sets in that curry flavor before it even hits the pot. The curry smells nice. And now we're going to mix up our meat, guys. It's looking really lovely at this point.
Oh, she is. What is
It's smelling really, really good already. And we just started, guys. So just making sure everything is mixed up properly.
Yeah, Indian the curry bad and the season and that is sell different. Anybody wanna know about Indian and him season them, go to Maple Market and ask for Indian. Indian curry, jerk season, season to the bone, everything him have. So you can check it out, guys. It smell real nice.
Yeah. I know some flavor person, so the flavor reach me, I know.
Yeah, me a check in for my rice now, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah man, it a go on. Yeah, me a cover him back and make him go and cook. That is it.
So I'm just going to get this covered, guys, so that we can let it marinate a certain amount of time before we actually get it into the pot. Guys, if you could smell this right now, I'm telling you. If you die here and cook this, I'm not gonna ask Chris. Your neighbors them gonna smell it and them gonna ask you what that.
Yeah, if you taste that one, so anybody must say.
Yeah man, Indian really go good with this curry. Big up yourself. And the season to the bone mix, yeah man. So we're just going to cover this and let it marinate for a couple minutes or hours, depending on how much time we have. I don't know how much time we have yet, but depending on that, with these type of seasonings, you don't really need to do much. Alright guys, so I'm just getting my stove lit. We're going to be putting on our goat. So I'm just waiting on the water in the pot to actually dry out before I add in my oil and stuff. As y'all know, oil and water does not mix. If you add it in right now, it's going to be popping and causing a lot of chaos, and that's not what you want. So yeah, for my curry I always use a mixture of oil and butter. Gives it a special flavor, and I find that it brings out the curry flavor a lot more than if you were to use just one of them. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna add some oil into the pot. Don't really need a lot because I'm going to use a nice amount of butter. And yeah, there we go. So we have the bottom of our pot coated. We're actually going to do is add in some curry powder.
Yes guys. Yeah.
And now we're going to be adding in some of the Indian seasonings my mommy them love.
So I like curry already, you know? Yeah man, some mixing like curry already, but
This in raw form is Jira and native mommy say.
And Ram, look at that. Me know say you know this in a Jeera meaty, good old Indian style.
So for me, I don't let it burn out too long. Once you see it starting to get a little color, then that's when you're going to add in your meat. And now it is time to plop in our meat, guys. And now it is time to drop in our meat, guys. Listen to that sizzle. And then once you have half of your meat in the pot, what you're gonna do is actually give it a stir. Before you add in the rest. And yes, I'm adding in the seasonings at the same time because I want it to actually cook down properly into the gravy. That's what's gonna give you a really nice and thick gravy. So we're going to let this cook in the oil and butter mixture for some time until we see it starting to spring water, and when it finally dries down, we're going to add water to cover it and pressure it.
Yeah, colors. I know you watch that video and you see what me I talk about. When you come back at the camp, when you use some of the Indian curry and the jeera and the meaty, when you cook some pumpkin takari, you and Papi and the crew. So me introduce you to them. When you come back, you can use them.
Special blend.
It go bad. Yeah.
That is it.
Big up colors.
Yeah, take your time.
Crew, big up.
No joke.
That is it.
Alright guys, so this is where our curry goat is at. Alright, as I'm telling you, if you look at that smell it right now, I actually decided to make some roti with it, you know, guys. You can have this curry and make two roti to eat with it. Yeah, it wasn't the plan, but I have to do it. I have to do it. So I'm just gonna get my dough together real quick. Yes, I'm not making a lot, but I really wanted it to eat with my food. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's been a while since I've had roti, and when I smell this curry, it just turn up. I have to eat it with roti. So it's the same regular stuff I always add in my roti. So I'm adding some baking powder. Some salt. We're just gonna get started mixing up our dough. You want to make sure you mix out the baking powder and salt first. Then we start to knead our dough. So guys, so how the curry is kicking, you know, mommy went outside not too long ago. I think she went to the shop.
Yeah.
She was coming back on the road and she was saying, no sir, I can't do curry that smells so strong.
Anybody pass, I go after I want to cook that curry there. Curry nice, it a grow, I go all about over the place.
Bad man. Indian really go on with himself. Right now, I forgot to start learning to make curry too. And guys, it's the same technique I always use. Start at one corner, work your way around. Find that this is the easiest thing to do, especially if you're a beginner.
Yeah, me check in for my rice now, guys. Guys, as you see, the stove can turn off now. The rice is finished. Yeah, that is it for your rice pot. Now turn off my stove now. Yeah.
And it's time to turn up our curry goat again.
So guys, we are checking from Whitney curried goat, you know. Yeah man, you soon can get the water in it. So guys, we're going to get some water in a Whitney curried goat now. Yeah man, nothing now waste, nothing now dash way. That is it.
Yeah, so that's the base that was seasoned in. Just washing out the seasonings and getting it on in there.
So we're going to cover the pressure pot now and allow it to pressure. That is it.
Yeah guys, once you get used to this, you'll be able to do it really fast. So now we're actually going to add some oil to our dough and work that in, and then we're going to cover it and let it sit. I just want to work that into all the layers of the dough. So, when you're done, you're supposed to have a dough looking like this. And it's supposed to be nice and soft to the touch. We're going to cover that and let it rest. When we come back, we're going to knead the air out of it.
Yeah, things are going. Yeah. Better goat in that. Yeah, curry goat. Yeah. Yes, guys. Yeah. Guys, we love the kitchen body now. Yeah. Favorite place that in our house. Yeah.
Right now, just getting some stuff ready for the
Yeah.
roti.
Yeah.
You
Curry.
guys know
Yeah.
I like to prepare roti with a butter and oil mixture.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be melting my butter in the microwave right now.
Yeah.
Just
That
using
is
about
it.
this
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
add
another.
something.
Yeah. 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 Getting mixture ready. Yeah. Both well coated. We're rolling in there. Yeah.
So this is what the dough will look like. You're just going to get started and knead that dough. And you're going to see how it's automatically becoming smooth at this point. This is why it's important to let it rest before you actually do anything with it. You're going to end up with a very nice and smooth dough. That's really variable. Alright, so there we have it. We're just going to put it into smaller sections. Roll them up. So it's easier for us when we're actually rolling it on the cutting board. It's about this big because I'm not making very big rotis today. We're just going to continue like this until we finish each one. And we're going to start rolling and getting it into our pot. Alright guys, so what I'm going to be doing is just rolling it out now. I'm getting it into my pot. Like I said, I'm making some smaller rotis today. Not aiming for very big ones.
Quick and fast. I curry goat cast, that's put it to work. And roti. Whitney says she can't waste the curry goat and rice alone.
Yeah, I should have looked at roti with this.
Yeah.
Man, so what we're making is mini rotis today.
Rolling pin at work. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. We're going to be adding this to our pot.
Preheated pot. Yeah.
Going to drop it in like that.
Yeah.
We're going to get started on rolling our next one right away. At least you have to move it into the pot first. And once you see bubbles starting to form on that one in the pot, that's when you're going to flip. We're going to give it a nice flip. Coat this side with some butter and oil. I'm going to wait for a few seconds again. Once again, you're going to oil the other side. That's how we're going to continue until it cooks through fully. We can remove it. Again, it's another flip. It's time for this one to come out. That's
Yeah. The one down. Boy,
a couple more to go.
Boy, yet to go. Yeah. See guys? When I run out, you run in. This is what this one say. Put that one. But we start to farm immediately with me. Yeah? Yeah.
Yes, so I'm going to continue the process until we're finished.
Yeah.
Yeah guys, we are checking for Whitney curry goat now. I'm gonna see what I've won. Santa kill my nose. You make 3 Mile by some preaching until we walk one.
Yeah. Yeah, cool in
3 Mile by so you have to cool in it.
Show you out now. Show you out now. Curry goat that. Curry goat a bun people so. Show him out. Yeah, that is it guys. Yeah. Guys, little bit left now man. Wow. Man, guys.
Yeah, we're just adding some potato to our curry goat. Give it a stir. You know when the potato in the curry goat, give it body.
Hey guys, so I've got my plate right now. About to get some preparations done for class. So I'll see you guys later. Food is excellent. Had some already actually. I was eating before the camera was on. Oh yeah, perfect.
That is it guys. Yeah, my time then here now.
Yeah, so we're ready for plate the food now guys. Want to not look out and see what go on now.
Yeah. Time to roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
I don't want plenty rice guys. I'm interested in the roti.
Yeah. Guys, look at the photo one of the roti.
Come in, I'm married.
You were me there, I hold the camera. Guys, them nice.
So yeah guys, roti time now.
Yes, Father God, we thank you for this food again and thank you for all the preparation that goes into it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yes, guys, see my one here? Yeah? It there? I go work on it, you know. Yeah. Moment of truth. Guys, it's perfect, you know, coming it tastes already, you know. I tell you, long time it tastes the gravy. Yes, guys, curry goat and white rice. There. You want to Whitney's kitchen. God bless them again, you know, right? Yeah. Straight Indian food today. Yeah.
Enram, I want to check in for that.
Yeah.
I know a long time you not get no Indian curry in Enram. Real Indian curry.
You that? Mama, you want to talk? This nice guy. That is it, guys. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, Mama, you want to sample the food, you know? How it tastes?
Yeah, man, the food well delicious, guys. Yeah, man. When you're not ready, you check out Ivan and Whitney's kitchen. You get some nice curry goat and roti.
Yeah.
Big up to the channel.
That is it, guys. Yeah. So, guys, catch you in the next one, you know, guys. Yeah, we're going to work on them food, yeah. Yeah. So, that is it. Yeah.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. Your love.